Hello everyone and welcome to another video on the channel. Today I'm on some Forza 7, about to go ahead and build a couple more cars for drifting, because this is kind of what I do on this game now. I just go ahead and I do somewhat unusual drift builds, especially since they added the drift angle update to these cars. So basically what that means is that I can go ahead and change my suspension options so I can have my front wheels get more angle in corners when I'm steering. So that is pretty cool. So this is obviously going to be one of the cars in today's video, the Nissan Juke. I don't understand why this car is a thing. It's a Nissan Juke Nismo RS. Now, this car stock, it has 215 horsepower. It's got 225 tires. It is also a stock tire compound, and the most important of them all, it's front wheel drive, which I think we're going to need to go and change. So yeah, this is a fairly unusual car that someone would take out drifting, so I thought it would be a very, very good idea for me to build it in this video. So this is what we're gonna do. So quick thing. Let's have a look. Can we put the option? Yes, we can. There it is. I should really check these before I start the videos off. Instead of me just starting the videos off and saying like, oh, this is what I'm gonna end up doing. I should just check if I could actually put the suspension upgrade on it. But in this case, I can. Anyway, there we go. There it is. So for our engine options and drivetrain options, obviously I'm going to go with some rear-wheel drive. So now this is a front engine rear-wheel drive, so it should handle quite differently. And also with our engine swap, I don't really want to keep it stock, which I think right now the engine that this thing has is I'm just going to say it's something, it's most likely like a 2-liter petrol. Is it? Like, I don't really know. It is push tire compound. It doesn't even tell me. It doesn't tell me the CC of the engine. Why does it not say that? Or maybe I'm blind and I can't see where it says it, but I don't think it actually does tell me what sort of engine is in this thing. However, if I do this, see, the displacement changes, right? But I can't tell what it changes to because it just doesn't say it. Well, anyway, I guess we'll have to figure that out later on. Anyway, so yeah, this is the Nissan Juke Nismo RS, and I think what I'm gonna end up doing is I'll change it to either the RB26, which is this 2.6 liter inline 6 twin turbo, which will then have a turbocharged. But if we go to this, which is pretty much a VQ, I'm pretty sure, we can squeeze out a little bit more power, and it's also stock with more power, NA, which I kind of want to see if I can go NA with this thing. I mean, I know that the RB will sound absolutely unreal, because I know it just does sound really, really good. But if we put a VQ in it, it'd be kind of interesting, because we could turbo it if we really, really wanted to, but I don't really know if I want to add that much power to this thing. I think if I just keep it NA and just add a bunch of stuff to it. Also, we could put a rotary engine in it, which I don't think I really want to do. Not because it's just stupid, but like actually, should I just do it? Should I just do it? I feel like the Nissan engines are kind of like a normal options to add onto this thing, but if I put a quad rotor in this thing, a 4-rotor in this Nissan Juke, is just something unusual, and I think that's what we're going for in today's build. So unusual drift builds is pretty much what we have going on here. So it's a rotary. We're putting sports tires on it. We have to put sports tires on it, or else I won't be able to handle all that. So for our tire sizes as well, you can have 275s. You know what? Let's just put 275s in the front and 275s on the rear. This thing has a lot of power to play with as well, so should be very interesting. Visually, I don't think we can change much yet. I think it's just the Forza bits and pieces that we can add onto it, which I don't really know if I want to add anything on. Maybe the front. Maybe the front will make it look a little bit more interesting. If I do that, why not? It's not really going to change our handling way too much. And I think everything else, I'm just going to buy race spec everything. And I will be right back once I bought everything. Except for power. I don't think I'll touch the power at all. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, well, I'm pretty much done. There's nothing, like I said, I don't really want to touch the power at all. So it's a 690 horsepower, as you can see. It is on, it's on 275 tires. Wait, so if I go ahead, how does the tire width go higher? If I go to street tires, can I actually change to a wider width? Maybe I can on this car. Anyway, well, either way, it's got 690 horsepower. It weighs 2,800 pounds. Its weight distribution is now almost 50-50, so that is kind of cool. Yeah, again, I don't really want to change anything else on this car. I just don't feel like it should be kind of interesting. I mean, the wheels we could change to something else as well, but I mean that's pretty much it. There's nothing really else. Can we just choose the Nismo wheels to add onto this thing? That'd be kind of funny to add on. I don't think they're in this game. I think just the normal rotors are in this game, which I'll probably just choose those instead of Nismo wheels. So we'll just choose these on. That just looks weird. It looks weird on a that's what they call it, Nismo. It looks weird on a Juke. It just does. Anyway, I guess we'll leave it there for now, and we'll hop over to another car that we're gonna have a look at in this video. Now we got ourselves a very special second car here. As you can see, it's a 2CV. This thing is going to be very, very interesting. And I did check, and we can actually put the drift angle kit on it. It's got 74 horsepower. How's it gone down in horsepower? I don't understand how that works. Anyway, we have 74 horsepower on this car. We can actually change it, so we have... Oh my god, I don't really know what else to say on this thing. Why does it have all these bought? I didn't buy anything for this thing. Apparently, there's a bunch of things already installed on it. But it's still weaker, I guess, than stock. It's already got a roll cage on it. I don't remember buying this thing. I think I really don't remember buying any of this stuff here. Plus, I think I bought it in a different color, so I don't understand why it's here like that. Anyway, for our engine swaps, we can have a... Wow, we can have a 1.3 liter Mazda RX-7 engine in it. Should we just go full RX-7 all the way around in today's video? Are we going all... Sure. You know what? Why not? Why not? Let's make it interesting. It's got 232 horsepower. A car that weighs how much? 1,300 pounds. So, this thing definitely doesn't weigh a lot. I will, however, make it go into rear-wheel drive, because obviously we're going to end up sliding with this thing. Aspiration swap, we can single turbo it, or we can put a supercharger on it, which I don't really know if I want to put a supercharger on it. That would be kind of interesting if I do decide to put that on. However, I think we might just turbo it and then leave it at around 300 horsepower. I think we should be good with that. Now for our tire compound, I think we'll go with sports. We're at 175s right now, and that's as thick as they go, as you can see. Very, very interesting to see how this ends up. I don't think we can have a lot of... Oh, we can't have... we can just sort of dechrome it, which I don't really want to do. To be honest, I kind of want to leave it the way it is, because it looks nice and classic. I don't know how this is going to work once I pretty much get it out and actually start sliding with it. 300 horsepower on 175 section tire. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be really, really fun. Actually, I'm gonna. I don't know why I said it's not gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be very, very fun. But yeah, and again, I just don't want to add any more power into this thing. I don't think it needs it. If I do decide to do it, like it's just gonna be like no point in me doing that. It's just, it doesn't weigh much. It's a car that just doesn't weigh much. You know what? We'll make it so it revs a little bit more freely. So we'll upgrade our flywheel, and that's pretty much it. All right, let's just drive these two cars, the Juke and the 2CV. Let's have a look how well or how badly these two actually slide. Oh man. All right, we'll start off with the 2CV. I don't really know what track to go on. I mean, this doesn't have a ton of horsepower, but it should be kind of very easy to slide. I did also change some wheels, if you can tell in the background, and I also made it a little bit lower than before. So yeah, I don't know what circuit to bring this on. I mean, something kind of small. Maple Valley, it could probably do Maple Valley. I don't really know if it'll be able to handle it. I'm kind of tempted to see if it can. Again, I'm gonna try to keep the mods away. Okay, good. None of them are on, so that's great. I don't know. I really don't know how this is gonna handle it. I think the Juke, since it has a lot more power, will take it to a slightly faster track, maybe Lime Rock or something like that. That should be kind of interesting to drive there. But I think Maple Valley, I hope it should be able to handle most of these corners. I don't really know what to think of this 2CV. I haven't actually driven it yet, so yeah. Anyway, let's just hop on the track. Let's see if this is any good, or just to test them out, just to see what they're like. Again, these are unusual drift builds, so it's not something you'd take out to try drift with. I mean, you would, because it's fun. It just is a rotary. Oh my god. What have I done? Okay. Oh my god, it just goes. Oh my god, I went way too fast. I didn't realize. I don't realize my own strength. Or my own speed, I guess. In this case. It takes a second or two before the rear end breaks loose. Has to be revving nice and high, or I just have to go really, really fast into these corners. Oh my god. This is weird. I'm literally speechless. I wanted to say something throughout that whole run, but oh my god. Because the wheelbase is so short and the car doesn't weigh a lot. When it changes direction, it's so snappy. Oh god. It's really, really, really snappy. I don't really have a lot of angle, obviously, as you can tell. No, please, please, please stay on the track. Oh my god, this thing is ridiculous. If this is what a 300 horsepower, oh god. It's really, really sloppy. It's so weird to drive. It's pretty quick too, look at it. Imagine doing 200, or 200, I was about to say, imagine doing 200 miles per hour, but imagine doing 120 miles per hour, so pretty much 100, or 200 kilometers an hour. Imagine doing that in a 2CV. I would be scared for my life. I can't believe how hard this car actually goes in the plane. Obviously the drift angle kit doesn't really mean that it makes me a better drifter. It just means I could save slides a little bit more, but this thing is just ridiculous to drive in the first place. Oh my god. This thing is ridiculous to drive in the first place. I feel like it... In like the higher gears, it can handle it. So I think second gear is the best thing for this car. Just the gear ratios, the way they work as well. I'm doing like a... Look at that, I'm doing like 80 miles per hour in... I don't understand why the gears are set like this, but I'll stick to them. The gears need to be a little bit shorter. Just a little bit shorter. I mean, I'm doing 100 and... what in second gear? What was it doing? Was it doing 120 miles an hour in second gear? Which is just ridiculous. Don't know what these gear ratios are, but I am able to keep this sliding. The entire time. It's ridiculous to drive. It's just weird to drive. It's got power, obviously, way more than it needs, because it's got such thin wheels as well. You can brake traction really loose and crash into walls like that. Oh my god. It's stupid to drive. What a ridiculous little thing. This is just funny. Well, we're almost finished here. I just don't even know what to say anymore. It's so hard to know what it's doing. I don't like the way it drives. It's interesting to drive. I don't like the way it drives. It's just weird. Anyway, let's just take out the Juke and let's see what that's like. That should be a little bit more modern, a little bit better. It'll have some proper tires on it. It'll have more power as well. We'll see. Let's just take it out on the track and see what it's like. The Top Gear test track. I thought this could be an interesting one to try and drive on. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't expect this at all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no, there's actually... Oh no, I didn't realize that there was actual... why would you do that? Just let me go hard in that corner. Alright, you know what? No, I went way too hard in that corner. I still went way too hard. I wanted something nice and open. This is ridiculous. The sound is also unreal in this game. First of all, let me put it that way. Put a fourth gear here. The flat out corner. I can't go flat out in this thing. Oh my god. It's so weird to drive. Okay. Well, my muffler is gone. It's not like it did anything. How? How? And why? I was like, you know what? I'll choose the Top Gear test track. It's gonna be a nice open track. I could try to throw this thing in. I don't understand this engine. I have to keep it revved high, obviously. I do understand it. I have to keep it revved really, really high all the time. And I can't just put my foot down and just floor it all the time. That's another thing. Oh my god. This thing hits so hard. This engine is unreal. I still went too fast. I still went way too fast. I don't even know why I'm rewinding. It doesn't really matter to me. This thing is absolutely insane. I love this thing. I don't know why it sounds so good in this game as well. Like, on Horizon, it just didn't sound like this. You know what? No cones are gonna stop me. I'm just impressed how freely these rear wheels just spin. They just don't care. Oh my god. I don't even know what you guys have been watching, like, right now. For the second half of this video. Because I don't even know what I was doing. Like, it's just, this is weird. It's just weird to drive. I don't know what to think of it. It's super, like, it's so easy to take, like, to just go, I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm done. Well, this was a Rotary-centered episode of the unusual drift builds on Forza 7. I don't know what to say about these cars. The 2CV was a lot of fun. The gear ratios were a little bit messed up, but I could just use second gear to go on to pretty much every corner. It's a little bit weird to drive. The whole angle kit just didn't really help too much. I think if I didn't have the angle kit on it, I would actually be able to drive it a little bit easier. I obviously just wouldn't have as much angle for some of the corners, and I wouldn't be able to save some of them. But I didn't really need it, to be honest, on that car. This thing is ridiculous, though. It's got too much power. It's got too much power in it. 600 and whatever horsepower it had in it. It's got too much. It is unreal how good it sounds, and it's pretty crap to drive. I'm I'm not gonna lie, it's not that great to drive. It's just, it's too much power. The rear wheels just spin the entire time. There's no, it doesn't care what gear you're in. It's just there to kill you. Anyway, well, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video on the two unusual drift builds, which is a Juke and a 2CV. Just two weird cars to just take sideways, and obviously two very weird cars to put rotary engines in it. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.